And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon. DH.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Round out there with Irving. And it's Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Griffin in at the 4. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Curry is out there with Green. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Irving. Passes to Durant. The 15-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Jordan, the pass to Irving. No good on the 3. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now here's Durant. Irving with it. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Simmons. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Irving against Curry. Durant deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
And so Durant nails them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Curry. The pass to Harris. Takes a 3. They get it again. And Embiid is right there.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here is Irving. From 11 feet away. And the jumper is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Curry. Green left side. Outside for Simmons. It's Curry outside. Griffin grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jordan dishes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Curry. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. The step-back jumper is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
So it's Brooklyn now. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Griffin. Brown trying to free himself up. Griffin's shot is off.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Curry kicks to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Jordan against Embiid. 6 to shoot. Over Jordan. Embiid, no good. Nets trail by 3. Griffin passes to KD. Griffin trying to get open. No problems knocking that one down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5. At the elbow, Green shoots over Brown, and there's Green on the assist by Simmons.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Irving passes to Brown. It's stolen by Green. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Simmons inside. He's covered by Brown. Count it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Irving. Elbow shot. Bucket is good. Irving's got his second bucket.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
And taken away by Brown. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
George Hill out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Howard with the block.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
2 on the clock.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Bobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard high-flying as ever.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from James Harden.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Milton. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Hill. Over Harden. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harden finds Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Dinwiddie, left side. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. Oh, that's blocked. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Howard. The shot's good. Howard's got 6. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thibault. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets trail by 9. Here's KD. And good. We got the English that time as it falls. KD's got his second basket.
Boy, don't you love how efficient Kevin Durant is from every spot of the floor. This game comes so easy to him.
And there's the pass to Thibault. 15 seconds left in the first half.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's KD. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Look, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Jack, and that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. Griffin is out there with Jordan. Then there's Brown, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
from 13. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Irving.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Pass to Embiid. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Irving passes to Brown. Harris against Jordan. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 6.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Irving passes to Jordan. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And Simmons is right there. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
Irving passes to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Curry with it. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Simmons against Griffin. Brown outside. Outside Irving. Keeps it alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's the feed to Simmons. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Curry. Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Luwawu. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Luwawu, defended by Thibault. Green kicks to Dinwiddie. 3 on the clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The 76ers leading by 5. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Inside, Scott. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Harden way outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here is Hill. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Ben Simmons is out there with Harris. Then there's Howard. Then it's George Hill. And it's Maxey in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here is Harden. Steps back and shoots. Good. Nothing but net.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Now Hill. Pass to Maxey. Harris looking it over. Lobbed up there for Howard.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 9 points. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Harden. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Hill against Dinwiddie. Outside Hill. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Harris. Brooklyn with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball. Passes it to Griffin. Green left side. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Maxey. And Curry subbed in for George Hill. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Simmons looking around. And the pass to Embiid. Over Jordan. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Harden finds KD. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jordan. Good D by Embiid. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outside, Green. Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Jordan against Embiid. Goes back up. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Nets trail by 9. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, you love to see DJ work that hard in transition. Go ahead, run the floor, big man.
59 seconds left in the fourth. Harris outside. From downtown, Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. KD's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Brooklyn ball. Substitution on the court.
Here is Harden. From the arc. And the Nets miss again. So the 76ers win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah.
We are
Hey, Kevin, with
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green out there with Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's Embiid. In the corner, it's Harris. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons.
An all-around threat with a promising future. I mean, Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive. He could be a solid player in this league for many years. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Now here's Curry. Green left side. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from John Collins. Fires the 3. 76ers with the new shot clock. Curry against Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Pass to Curry. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Curry. They need this. Rebounded by Capella.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Collins passes to Hunter. Collins kicks to Hunter. And there's the feed to Capella. The shot misses. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And the shot goes in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Back to Young. The pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Simmons. And it's in there.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
And here's Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bogdanovich passes to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Wilton the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Huerter. To the paint. Here's Capella. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trey Young. To the wing right side. Back to Williams. 26 seconds left to play in the first. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game. "15 seconds left to play here in the first. Williams with the ball. Over to the left wing. They need this one. And that one is off.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for Atlanta. Reddish out there, it's Gallinari. Then it's Williams. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Maxey. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses, just a lethal concoction.
Williams dishes to Snell. Pass to Reddish. Williams kicks to Reddish. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Okongwu tries again with the clock winding down for 3. Reddish, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Hill against Williams. Hill passes to Thibault. Here's Snell, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Reddish kicks to Snell. Gallinari down low, and there it is for him.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Now, here's Maxey. High post, Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 4. Inside, it's tipped. Hill with it. Williams picks him up. And that one's good. Thibault. Thibault's got his first 2 points.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
The pass to Snell. Gallinari on the wing. Five on the clock. And stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. And that one drops. Hill's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Pass to Snell. Gallinari on the wing. He kicks it to Reddish. Pass to Snell. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Thibault, the pass to Howard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Down low. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Passes it to Scott. Here's Howard. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here they come. Herter passes to Collins. Out to the right wing. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Hill.
The wingspan of Hill enables him.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. Big fella when he's... And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Hawks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Curry is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going out to steal.
Young looking around. There's the pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Young, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And here is Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. And again, it's Philadelphia.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
High post, Embiid. Back to Curry. Embiid inside. Capella covering. And Embiid throws it down.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Young. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Young outside. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
With the chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
To the left wing. Simmons against Collins. Here's Young, and the rejection by Curry. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. But they get it back. Passes it to Harris. Simmons against Bogdanovich. Here's Embiid. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The pass to Capella. Here's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Curry way outside. They get the rebound. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The 76ers leading by 6. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the 5. Scott can't get it to go.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Herter passes to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Now Gallinari. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. And stolen by Scott. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Young with the ball. Pass to Herter. Gallinari on the wing. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Scott the pass to Milton. And here now is Thibault. There's the triple. Right side Hill. Here's the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 10.
At times, Howard overwhelms you on the boards. You got to put a body on this guy when shots go up.
To the right side. Here's Herter, defended by Milton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Young, rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Passes it to Milton. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Thibault with the ball. Gallinari on him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
The pass to Herter. Young inside. Defended by Milton. And he gets it to go. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now Milton. Thibault finds Milton. Here's Thibault. High post Howard. Shoots over Capella, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Philadelphia. Simmons checked in for Scott. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. And then for Atlanta, John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Tony Snell. Young passes to Herter. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. The kick out to Young. Puts it up from 17 and off the front iron, and in it goes. Herter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. Now here's Curry. Pass to Milton. Back to Curry. Releases from 15. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks trail by 8. Feeds it to Collins. It's stolen by Curry. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Howard with it and guarded by Capella. On the wing, Harris. Howard trying to free himself up. And the 76ers get it back. It's deflected. Curry passes to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Howard. And the 76ers lead by 11. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Young dishes to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The assertiveness of Capella, when he's playing with passion inside, it forces the D to act.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Green in for Shake Milton. Then for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
So Philadelphia wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure. Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Seth Curry is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Curry passes it to Green. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. 5 to shoot. The shot by Middleton, wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. Back to Green. Over Lopez. Outside for Simmons. On the wing, Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Boy, if you're going to just hand him this shot, you might as well put a bow on it. Green loves the catch and shoot.
Middleton looking it over. Giannis left side. And there's the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Lopez, no luck.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Curry for the three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Curry passes to Harris. Back to Curry. Here's Embiid. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Giannis. Embiid with the steal. And Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And here is Simmons. Pass to Harris. There's the dish to Embiid. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Holiday finds Giannis. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Lopez. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Lobbed up there for Embiid. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 4. And recently on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Scott. Then there's Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 2. Bucks trail by 4. Back to Connaughton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Connaughton's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Milwaukee. Milton the pass to Hill. Back to Milton. Outside Hill. Pass to Scott. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Milton. Passes to Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Forbes with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside Holiday. That shot no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Thibault finds Hill. Launches it. The 76ers with another miss. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Down low, Portis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Portis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz checked in for Scott. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And the pass to Forbes. It's stolen by Hill. Korkmaz passes to Thibault. Another miss by Philadelphia. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Pass to Nora. Kicks to Tucker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hill passes to Milton. Pass to Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Portis.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo up top, defended by Scott. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And then for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
DiVincenzo against Green. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Curry's shot is off. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 14-4 run. Passes it to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Middleton for three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got 5.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
The pass to Giannis. Outside Holiday. Over Curry. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. Simmons inside. Giannis is there. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. The Bucks working the ball around. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Curry with it. No points in the game yet for him. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Embiid. Outside Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got his first basket. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside Holiday. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Holiday's got 5 now.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
When you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Simmons looking it over. Embiid inside. Lopez covering.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 11-point game. Stolen by Holiday. .129 left in the third quarter of the game. That shot is off.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Curry's shot is off.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Simmons slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. Here's Simmons. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Embiid against Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Right side Curry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. From deep 3-point range. And the miss. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And a wide open look for Portis. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. The Bucks shooting well. 50% from the floor. Fires from deep. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hill deciding where to go with it. Milton finds Howard. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Forbes, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Drains the 19-footer. Middleton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
The 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Forbes. Outside Portis. And the three off target. The 76ers trail by 10. Fast break, Milwaukee.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Milton. 13 feet away. Here's Howard. Shoots over Portis. And that one hits back iron. Milwaukee leading by 12. From deep. Hill pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bucks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Drew Holiday.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Here's Connaughton. No good on the quick three. And here now is Thibault. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great position.
And so the Bucks. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And don't let the high fashion fool you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Seth Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point. Now, here is Harden. Now the pass to Griffin. Lobs it up for Jordan. Embiid with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Simmons over Harden. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Now here's Griffin. Simmons pulls it in. Jordan against Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by Harden.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Harden the pass to Brown. And here's Griffin. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Lets it go from deep. Here's Embiid. Harris outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. High post, Embiid. Over Jordan. Great D that time from Jordan.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And it's all knotted up.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Curry passes to Thibault. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Harden outside. Over Green. Harden kicks to Green. Back to Harden. The dish now to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Green got a hand on it. Outside Green. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Llewellyn. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And it's good. 2 points.
I think that's a testament to Hill's attitude. I mean, he does not hesitate at all when he has the ball right next to the hoop.
And still a close game as the Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Howard is out there with Green. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Howard. To the middle. Bobbed up in for Howard.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now Durant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Inside. Claxton with the bucket.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
76ers shooting at 50% in a decent groove.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Griffin. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Griffin's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Simmons looking it over. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
With Simmons, the closer, the better. I mean, he's confident from this area of the floor.
Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. And here's Harden. He kicks it to Griffin. Jordan, high post, working on Howard. And yes, it's good.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Simmons dishes to Howard. Outside, Green. 1:33 left to play here in the half. Howard finds Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Exactly what Green is known for. A terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
Now here's Harden. Defended by Milton. Here's Griffin. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Danny Green. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Anthony Tolliver. Now, here's Thybulle. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot by Curry, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Here's Thibault after the made shot from KD. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Stolen by Harden. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Durant to the middle and stolen by Simmons. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And the layup is good. Simmons got 8 points.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they Thanks for joining us, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Brown out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Griffin, and it's KD in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement. His agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Harris outside. Curry against Brown. The Nets with the lead. Harden finds Griffin. Nets passing it around. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Thibault with the ball. And there's the pass to Embiid. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harden with it. Picked up by Harris. Outside for Durant. Clock at 4. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Philadelphia, Korkmaz checked in for Ben Simmons. Maxey comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Seth Curry. Here's Embiid. Hill trying to break free. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Hill. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter. Nets trail by 3. Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey.
You might as well just get out of the way when Howard has some speed behind him. A vicious dunker.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Dinwiddie. Count the basket. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket tonight. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Well, I bet. That doesn't go either for Dinwiddie.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Hill. High post Howard. 10 points for him. And here's Green outside. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. It's 2-on-1. Here's Green. It's good. Green's got 6.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Green. Here is Howard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Howard's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Count that bucket.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 3. Don't go. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Taking a look at the 76ers. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Seth Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3. Here's Harden and Embiid with the block.
You look at his combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Blake Griffin.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact.
Curry passes to Thibault. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 3. Harden outside. And the basket is good.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointer by Embiid. Brooklyn with the rebound.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Durant with a wide open look. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 1.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Curry has it in the corner. Harris outside. Passes it to Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Harden dishes to Durant. Harden outside. Jordan inside. Embiid's there. Harden with it. Picked up by Harris. Harden draws the double. Here's Jordan. Doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. The drive by Simmons. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Now here's Harden. And that one, good.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Pass to Embiid. Left side, Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Curry. Yes!
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Griffin looking around. And here's Harris from the arc. Simmons pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
Now Curry. The pass to Thibault. They double him with Jordan. Here's Harris. Money!
Guys, this is why they go to Harris. They know he's going to find a way to come up clutch. Count it.
Can't connect. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So, hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Curry is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich passes to Young. 6 on the shot clock.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Harris finds Thybulle. 76ers moving the ball around. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here's Young, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
And here they go, and it's good for 2.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Young dishes to Capella. Puts up a 3. Knocked loose.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Simmons. Embiid's got his second bucket.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Thybulle.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Hunter, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The shot by Curry, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Young inside. Curry meets him. Young's shot is good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Now here's Curry. Thybulle, the pass to Simmons. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
1:36 left here in the first quarter. It's Curry outside. He doesn't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And now the 76ers on the break. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Here's Bogdanovich, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
And nothing deters Bogdanovich. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on him.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. The 76ers also with a sub. Hill, he's checked in for Curry. Now here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Embiid. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Williams with the ball. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Huerter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Up top, Embiid. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Okongwu grabs the board. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Williams scanning the floor. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's George Hill. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. The 76ers leading. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, man, what's impressive about Green is for his career, he's shooting well over 40% from beyond the arc. Outstanding.
The pass to Reddish. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Now here's Howard after the miss from Cam Reddish. Green deciding where to go with it. Hill against Williams. Jacks up a three. Here's Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Williams. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Tolliver. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for George Hill.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Here's Maxey outside Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Curry with it. He's picked up by Collins.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Here's Young. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score through contact.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Simmons. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Maxey.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
It's evident that Bogdanovich wants to take the next step in the game. I mean, these shots are proof of it.
Here's Milton following the bucket by the Hawks. Up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Out to the wing. Inside. Knocked away. Howard with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Tolliver for 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 3. Hunter kicks to Collins. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Milton the pass to Hill. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
Young. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 5. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that's a wrap.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Young passes to Capella. Right wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass from the tip in.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Passes to Young. And stolen by Thibault. In the corner, it's Harris. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Now, we've seen an improvement in this aspect of Harris's game. I mean, his ability to stretch the floor with the shooting, nice.
Collins against Simmons. At the top of the key, Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And here is Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Curry. The three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's Young on the wing. Pulls it up. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Capella.
Got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Curry against Young. Curry passes to Embiid. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Embiid's got 10.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. It's stolen by Hill. Outside, Green. Milton finds Hill. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Herter. The dish to Gallinari. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Milton. But they'll get another chance. Green left side. Here's Gallinari. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Hill looking it over. Now here's Milton. He's covered closely. Just 3 to shoot. Hits it.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Now here's Williams. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Maxey out there with George Hill. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Herter. There's the pass to Reddish. Now here's Capella. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hill kicks to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Hill finds Embiid. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I've got to appreciate the scoring ability of Howard. A hulk of a player who knows how to get into a comfort zone.
To the left side wing. Now here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Capella. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 10. Curry with it. Passes it to Harris. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovic looking around. Fires from 18. Capella. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. 1:58 left in the game. It's good on the putback.
What timing on the offensive glass. Embiid, once the shot goes up, he gets into position for the putback.
Now Young. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And the dunk by Capella. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Howard.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. Young outside. From deep three-point range. Ben Simmons with the rebound. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Thibault finds Curry. Another miss by Philadelphia. It's Young on the wing to the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here's Middleton. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Curry with it. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. And Embiid throws it down.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here is Holiday. And stolen by Harris. Fast break Philadelphia. Embiid leading the charge. Simmons controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Giannis passes to Middleton. Over Harris. Misses off the right iron. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Curry with the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Simmons passes to Embiid. Here's Curry, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Lopez. He kicks to Middleton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Middleton does have some length himself, and he utilizes it there on the drive.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Curry against Holiday. Here's Embiid, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. And Middleton now atop the key from outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And Simmons with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Here's Holiday. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Yep, that one goes.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Simmons. And the dunk by Embiid.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Here's Middleton. And he banks in the layup. Middleton's got 6 points.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Simmons finds Embiid. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The 76ers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the 76ers, Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Tobias Harris. And George Hill's subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And stolen by Howard. Outside Hill. Simmons trying to get open. And the 76ers get it back. Clock at 6. Simmons on the wing. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
And stolen by Simmons. He's off on that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Anthony Tolliver out there with Green. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard. Here's Connaughton. Up again. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 9. The kick out to Hill. Milton the pass to Howard. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A soft touch there from Dwight, gifted at measuring those interior shots.
Passes it to Forbes. Now here's Portis. Back to Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Bounce pass for Milton. Now here's Green. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. Tolliver for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 9. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Green passes to Tolliver. Holiday against Hill. Here is Tolliver. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Here's Milton. No good on the triple. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Tolliver for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bucks trail. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Holiday goes in, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
Now here is Hill. To the wing on the left. Here is Tolliver, guarded by Tucker, and it's Howard finishing it off.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Portis trying to free himself. And that one, good.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Back to Milton. At the elbow, Green from 10 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
This is bread and butter stuff here. If you're tasked with trying to stop Green, you can't give him any space on a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Down low. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first points of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hill passes to Milton. And here is Howard. The 3 from Hill. The shot, no good. Here's Portis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Portis has got it back down to single digits for Milwaukee. For 3, Hill. And the last second attempt does not go in. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a solid 8-point lead. And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and the numbers don't jump out at you, but the impact on the game sure does.
Well, the commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role, that's what that team needs from him.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton and it's small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. 3-on-3. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Embiid. Up top, Simmons. Embiid inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Harris. Embiid's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 10. Holiday surveying the floor. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018? But he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the pass to Curry. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks trail by 11. Middleton right side. Count that one.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Curry. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Middleton against Harris. There's the three. That shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Teague is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Hill finds Milton. Howard at the elbow. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Milton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Milton's got his first points of the game.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Middleton on the wing. The feed to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Milton. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Teague, the pass to Middleton. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Howard kicks to Green. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Holiday with 1 on the clock. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Maxey out there with George Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Maxey passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And off the glass, that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. Embiid, the pass to Hill. They get it again. And Embiid is right there. And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Bucks passing it around. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Maxey passes to Embiid. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
DiVincenzo against Hill. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. 13 feet away. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The 76ers leading by 11. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Maxey. Back to Simmons. From deep. Maxey, no good. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lopez kicks to Middleton. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From deep. The putback. It's good on the putback. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. Here's Holiday. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons passes to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. From deep 3-point range, and that's collected by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle, here's Giannis. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Simmons with it. The pass to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Unloads from 9. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hill has the open look. Another miss by Philadelphia. Inside. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Embiid. Passes it to Korkmaz. Off the left rim and out. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Off target. So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business.